Hi, everybody. So I'm updating again. Oh, wow. It's been a roller coaster up at Lynette's Beauty Box, our home base. It's been something else around here lately. So I got a phone call last Friday from my pulmonologist, and I thought it was, okay, they're just going to have me come in for my follow up from the hospital. No. They're like, well, we got the results back, and I had already gotten them from the bronchoscope. I had already gotten the results back from my helicopter nurse, and she was like, there's no cancer. It was, I'm going to find this piece of paper. I wrote down exactly what it was. The biopsy they took in the lower right lobe was indicative of chronic bronchitis, chronic inflammation. So we already knew that. And then in the upper, it's called a squamous atypical metaplasia. I did look that up online, and it said it was non-cancerous. Well, so that was fabulous. I was excited about that until I got the phone call. And Rose from my pulmonologist's office, which is Dr. Coulter's nurse, said that Dr. Coulter wants you to have a PET scan done. And I was like, but I don't have any pets. Um, because he thinks that it is a very high possibility you have cancer. Again, with the cancer scares, people. So she said, I'll call you back Monday or Tuesday and let you know, because they have to get approval for the insurance to do the test, blah, blah, blah. So the PET scan, what it does is a scan. It takes about an hour with the sugar contrast to check to see if they're seeing cancer. So I'm like, why is this happening right now? I'm getting ready for surgery in St. Louis. Oh, I'll tell you what, people, I am very stressed, but I've decided that no matter what the scan comes back and says, that I am going to embrace whatever we have to do with as much dignity and grace as I can muster. There might be a few swearing if it's a bad diagnosis, but I'm trying to be as strong and positive as I possibly can. So today is the last day of the Sephora Rouge VIB sale. So I am going to drag my clan down to Sephora because I want to, there's one or two things that I want to purchase. And my lovely daughter loaned me the money so I can. Why is it Sephora always has a sale when I'm broke? I think it's a conspiracy. I really do. But anyway, and I wanted to tell you what I've got on my face today. So, of course, I'm using the Goof Proof Brow Pencil in number 3, Brow. I'm using my favorite blush, which is the Buxom Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush in the shade Dolly. I love this color. It is very universal. And then on my eyes, I'm using 2 palettes. I went in with a base. It's my transition shade in this color right here, Lay. I still am going to give you a tutorial on this palette because I think this is a really good everyday neutral type of palette. And then I pulled out from the very back of my stash Urban Decay's Born to Run. And I'm also using the colors Wild at Heart and Guilt Trip right here. Then I finished up with some Marc Jacobs eyeliner. Did I put that away yet? In the shade Plummus. And then for mascara, I went in with the Tarte Big Ego mascara. And right now I'm trying to decide just what I'm going to put on my lips. So I think I'm going to go in with Buxom's. They came out with this lip balm, plumping lip balm thing. And I'm going to go in with Fiery, which is that orangish red shade. I like that color. And then I'm going to take my ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip from their Strawberry Shake collection in the shade Easy Bake. And I'm going to put that all over the lip. Again, with this brush I hate. Just give that a little bit of gloss. Whew. So yes, I know that my daughter and my husband are super psyched about me dragging their butts to the mall. But I need to get out of the house because I don't want to be all depressed and sad and blah, blah, blah. Now, I do have something really exciting because yesterday I went to my dietitian. And if you've been following my updates and my blogs, you will know that my blood sugars have been just crazy, crazy, crazy. They're still pretty crazy. I am off the steroids, but my blood sugars are still pretty high. And my dietitian was like, you need to go to the ER. You're symptomatic. I'm like, okay, I will. In my head, I'm thinking, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Yes, I know. Don't mess with diabetes and blood sugars, but you just don't understand. Do you know what they do to me at the hospital? They stick me with needles. And here's the thing. I am like the worst stick. The last time I was in the hospital, they stuck me 13 times in the ER. And about 8 of those times was with an ultrasound, and they still couldn't get in my vein. So, you know, it's difficult. And I mean, who likes getting stuck with needles? Not this chick. But right now I'm checking my blood sugar again before we go out. I don't take insulin. I take metformin and Victoza. I didn't get to go to my doctor's appointment yesterday because my ride fell through. See, this is the current state of my blood sugar. I know you can't see what that says, but it says 535, which means I need to pound some water down. But I mean, but when I went to the dietitian and I called my dietitian a bitch, I was kind of like out of my headspace, you know. I'm very reserved and stuff. And she was like, she got me on the scale and it said 329.8. And she was like, does that say 329.8? And I'm like, yeah, bitch. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, I'm not really calling you names. But yeah, 329.8. I am shook, people. I mean, the last time I went to the dietitian was on the 2nd. And my weight was 355.6. You know, I haven't been at this weight in like 3 years. So I'm like freaked out a little bit, but I'm like, yay. I mean, it's all because I was in the hospital, obviously, because it's not normal to lose almost 30 pounds. Is that 30 or 20? 30. It's almost 30 pounds. Yeah, it's not normal to lose that much weight in 2 weeks. But Now I don't have to be so stressed about what my weight is, because for the surgery, I have to be under 360 or they'll put off my surgery. So I don't have to stress about that. But anyway, yeah. Lost weight. My blood sugars are really high. I do see the doctor tomorrow. I was able to get another appointment. And I do the PET scan Thursday, but see, there's the only bad part of this is that they'll take my blood sugar before the scan because the contrast that they use is a sugar base. And, obviously if my blood sugar is too high, won't be able to do it. So, it's kind of like you're danged if you do and danged if you don't. But what I'm planning on checking out at Sephora is I'm either going to pick up a foundation or I'm going to I think I'm going to pick up a foundation. I'm kind of leaning back and forth between it's the Too Faced. Either their Peach Perfect matte or what is the other one called? The Born This Way foundation. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. And they did have the mini Lila from Natasha Denona for $13, but I would imagine it's probably sold out. But I'm going to check that anyway. So I'm going to get ready to go, and it's going to probably take us 5 hours to get to the bus stop. The bus is only 2 blocks away, but since I'm so weak, I have to take my time. I don't want to overdo. But yeah, so and the other thing is I think tomorrow I should be uploading my review of the ColourPop's Orange You Glad palette. Now I saw that they dropped a peach collection, and I looked at it and I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to look at it again. I might get it, but I don't think I'm going to. I think my next purchase from ColourPop is going to be that Blue Moon palette. I'm probably going to pick up 2 because my daughter loves the color blue. Shh. And I'm going to get one for me and one for her. And then I think I'm going to take her out, because she's due at the end of October. But the OB was talking about inducing her early. So I think they're going to induce in the middle of October. So if that's the case, then I want to take her out for a girls' pampering day, and we'll get her nails and her hair done and just have a girls' day, mom and daughter. So that's fun. I still got to get a crib though, because we haven't bought one of those yet. We need to get on it, like seriously. And I need to start getting the baby shower together because it's coming up real fast. Whole being in the hospital thing just threw the whole thing off. So I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.